I want to talk to you just a little bit today about structure. In a few minutes, I'm going to take you out back and show you some of the crappie condos I've built. Crappies are a fish that like something to get around for various reasons, and as I say in the video, I talk about how, you know, they're getting ready to go back to the docks. Here it is, September the 1st, and they're getting ready to go back around the docks, but they won't stay there. When that water gets down and cold weather comes, they'll be going out to the deep. So you'd be wise, if you don't know where a lot of structure is, if you want to catch crappies consistently, then it would be a good idea for you to go ahead and make your own brush piles or stake beds, or you can see what I'm done here in a little bit, and then you might want to do that. It's not real expensive to do this, and you just kind of watch and get all the good free stuff you can, and put it all together when you get ready and take it out. One thing about it, when you use the blocks and the brick, God's blessed me with a nice boat, and I thank the Lord for my Lund. I have a Lund with a 50 horsepower motor on it, and I want to take care of my boat. The guy that owned it and bought it new took good care of it, so I'm going to take good care of it. So to do that, if I'm going to put these blocks with these wood on my boat, I'm going to have to spread out some old quilts that are not any good, some drop cloths, something like that. You want to protect your boat if it has a nice floor in it. And so I'm going to do that with mine, but I'm determined, instead of hunting for everybody else's brush, which I do some, I'm going to put my own crappie condos out and hope that they'll draw fish. I hope you enjoy the other part of this video. I'll take you out back and you can see what I've done and what we're getting ready to bury in 2 or 3 spots the next time we go to the lake. Well, we're going to talk to you a little bit about structure and show you some structure that we have created to drop in the lake. What you see right here on these poles, that's locust. Now, a lot of wood you might use, and it won't last very long in the water. If you use pine or some of the softer woods, they won't last very long. But if you use something like this locust, then that'll be in the water for years to come. Locust is some of the toughest wood there is out there. When I build condos, I build some of them a little taller, like the one you see. As you'll notice, it's in a 5-gallon bucket, and we created that one this way. And then these others were some sticks that someone gave me. They ought to last a long time, because if you'll notice, you see that yellowish look, that's treated lumber. It's been treated, and these sticks were given to me, and I wondered what I was going to use them for. So I decided to use them for these structures. All we did was come up with these concrete blocks. I got these from a building project, and you know, these really didn't cost me anything. They're not that expensive. You have to go buy them. But anyhow, I use these sticks. Now, on these sticks down there toward the bottom in the concrete, what I did was cut a notch with a 3/4 inch dado. I cut a notch in there, and that way, as the concrete drives around it and you push the concrete up and down the stick and get it all settled in there, that notch will help hold it in. When you get ready to lift it up and drop it into the water, you won't have to worry about it coming loose if you've got a little notch where the concrete will grab, and that'll help hold it in there. So this is enough structure probably to, I know, to do 2, maybe to do 3 different spots. But what'll happen is, I know it's getting time now. Here it is, the 1st September, and what's going to happen is the crappies are going to be moving in to the docks, and that'd be a good place to catch them, under the shade of the docks, beside the docks. But when that water cools back down, they're going to do like they did in the summertime. They'll be going out to the deeper water. So where these are going, all these, I'm looking ahead to after the dock season's over, is what I call it, the dock season. And then what I can do, I'd have this in certain spots, mark it with the GPS, and these are places I can go back when the crappies move out to a little deeper water and catch them. So there are different things you can do. You can use trees and brush. What I like about this is that it'd be kind of hard to get a hook hung on this. If you put brush down, it's very easy to get hung up on brush, even if you use a weedless. But I think this will work out good, and I don't think any of these are going to be a hazard to a hook coming through them, and there'll be a lot of fish that'll get around that. Crappie love structure. Anybody who's fished for crappie any knows that they like structure. They like a place to feel like they're hiding, and when those shad come through, they'll get after them. So just wanted to let you in on this. I've done bamboo condos before, but they don't last very long. I mean, they might last a year if they last that long, but I guarantee you what you see in front of you will be there for years to come. I mean, years to come. You go back to that same hole and catch crappie after crappie after crappie. So I would encourage you, don't always be looking for somebody else's structure. Now, I do that. I'm guilty of that. But make your own structure. And I believe you'll enjoy being able to go to it, marking it with your GPS, and go in there and many times finding good fish around these structures. Subscribe to our channel. I hope you will subscribe, and we'll appreciate you doing that. God bless you and have a great day.